and then blue's your house with a blue little window and a blue Corvette.
All right, so I started recording.
And everything was blue for
Stream
him.
hasn't started yet, though, so I'll see you guys in a minute.
And everybody around, because he ain't got nobody to listen
I think
to.
we're going to need more like an hour, because that's how long it's going to take him to stop.
Cindy, stop being mean or he's going to be blue dabba dee dabba die.
Hello, Twitch! We're here for another art stream. This week, however, we do not have the Tasty Tack as usual. She is in the middle of moving with her, he's not even yet her fiance, her boyfriend, and she won't be able to make it, but she has done some art. You will see it next week, and I promise you, you're gonna want to see it because it's cute. But anyway, we still have These Nerds Play, my husband.
Hi.
And then we still have the OG TheKittyDaddy.
Hi.
And then his wife, Mrs. Pandaface.
Hi!
So we're here to give you another art prompt video. This week was Freeform. So the first person, as usual, to submit was Katie.
Oh yeah, I had this one done a week ahead of time, I think.
I'm noticing that you and Pandaface are getting rid of the line art section.
Yeah, it's just, it makes the video shorter, and we do a lot of messing around at this point to get to this point, and we don't want to rush it. But yeah, I definitely try not to do too much beforehand, but I want like a basic outline of what I'm gonna do.
I can see chat now. Hi, Steve-O. Hi, Mingo. How you guys doing?
How you doing?
How you doing?
Apparently Kitty Daddy took Mango's heart last stream.
We can just hit play now, right? I think we're ready. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, we're good.
I didn't know, if I hadn't seen the end product, I wouldn't know what to expect.
Yeah, I could see that. So this was all, I had been thinking of a while what I wanted my next drawing to be, so, because of the freeform category. So I was thinking about it for a while, and then at work one day it just struck me. And
it
so
struck you, huh?
this whole drawing, yeah, this whole drawing is just based on a pun. So I had a lot of fun with it.
This drawing is just a literal pun. I hate it.
It is a pun. Yeah.
It's a cat, though, so I approve it.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I was like, and I get to draw a cat. It's win-win.
Oh, yes, Mango. Yes, Mango.
What Mango say?
So, she gets all of our submissions about a week in advance or a couple days, whatever.
Yeah, this isn't the final edited video yet. This is us talking about it will be the final edited video. So congratulations, Chill Steve-O. You're in a YouTube video.
You made it.
Wait,
his
Chill
videos
Steve-O does YouTube videos. His videos are fun.
I was just
love
going to
his
say
videos.
that his videos are a little more in-depth than mine, I think.
But yeah, so for anyone who might be familiar with Supernatural.
I remember this drawing now.
Did you not before?
Yep.
Yeah, I messed around with the color a lot to get it the way I wanted it. I was pretty happy with it, how it ended up.
See, you love the glow tool.
Oh, I do, and I was like, this is gonna be perfect.
Perfect.
Perfect, yes.
I guess the question is, does he have a thought bubble saying ass butt?
No. I can always add that in post.
Please do.
It's very cute.
Yeah, I had to mess around with the ears a little bit to get them how I wanted. Because Panda did the tufts in the fox's ears so well, and I was like, oh, I could do that, and I struggled.
No. Were you trying to do the big scary black wings that they have? Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I was. So his first...
First?
No, not even.
his first introduction into the series, he's got the big black wing shadow behind him. And then I wanted to give him like the little wings so it kind of looks like those are casting the shadow, and it's kind of cutesy.
Yeah.
Aw, Mingo.
Kitty Daddy stole it again, guys.
So yeah, this is based on Castiel in Supernatural. So it's Castiel, yeah. And then the hair I did completely different, and then I asked Panda, "Hey, how's this hair look?" And she's like, "It's missing a little something." And I'm like, "Huh, I don't know how else I would do this." And then I'm like, "No, wait." Looked at a picture, I'm like, "I got you."
It's actually a program called Krita, which is free if you go on their website directly.
I
or
wish
like $10 on Steam, I think.
I wish we had Photoshop, but Photoshop is expensive, man.
I don't got $600 a month to blow.
I'm not paid for my art yet. I mean, some of my art, yeah, but
The little angel dagger is great.
see, before seeing the last
That's
few
an
episodes,
over-exaggeration.
600 what?
It's actually like 60 a month or something like that.
Yeah, it can be really expensive, and that's why we're sticking with Krita, is because no reason to do Photoshop unless we were actually being commissioned.
Yeah, and I'm really liking Krita.
Yeah, Krita's pretty good for being just the cheapy version.
Well, it's free. Krita's
Yeah.
free.
Architect Photoshop program for $600 a month. Yep.
There you go. There's your perdition.
Love it.
Yeah, you gotta go more glow tool too. You know?
Yep.
I was a little worried that the glowing was kind of taking away from the shadow effect, but I'm like, you know what? I'm doing it anyway.
So,
I like it.
there's something missing. Manog, do you know what it is? There's no stars. Where did your stars go?
Oh!
I can't accept this. This isn't yours. It's not your signature
Monog's
style.
answer. Monog's answer.
Dean
though,
Kitty.
Dean Kitty. So funny.
I'm gonna ride the Monog train. We need a Dean Kitty now.
Do we need a Dean Kitty? I was actually going to do Dean as something else. I was going to do Dean as a squirrel. And Sam as a moose. Yes.
All right, Panda. I need to tell you something before we start. First, I might use this as your avatar from now on. Is that okay?
I suppose I might redo it at some point because I'm not like 100% happy with it.
Because Halloween Fox is cute, but it's still Halloween.
Yeah.
And it is a fox.
Well, I guess.
Panda Fox.
Maybe I redo it first, and I'll send it to you.
Okay. Second, there was a way that you colored this that I absolutely adored, and then it kind of changed in the final product, so I'm kind of sad.
I'm sure it did, because I got frustrated. There were parts of this that I was super into, and it looked really good, but like at the very end, I got really frustrated because the paint wasn't coloring the way I wanted it to. Like, the darker colors were turning lighter, and it wasn't doing what I intended.
Alright, can we hit play on Poe now?
On Poe. I'll be honest, in the beginning, I thought he was eating bananas.
That's what Alex said.
I did say that.
Oh, that's a cool effect.
Yeah, I like this. I like this brush. It looks like crayon, and then that looks like paint.
I did notice that you did this video differently. You typically have the whole bar. So you have Vegas up the whole time, but you just extend the preview window. This time you're doing the full screen of the preview, it looks like.
Sorry, say that again. What?
Oh my god, the ice. So you usually have Vegas, just the screen itself, and then you drag the preview window, but this time it looks like just the preview window's on the screen versus the whole thing.
Well, that's good, I guess. Because you really don't need all the other junk around it.
I started off trying to do the watercolor, and I realized really quickly, I'm like, nope. I'm not doing it.
Well, it's got to be tough too with a black and white thing.
Yeah. Well, just in general, I admire how much effort you put in with that watercolor.
Oh, the Kazuha
That
one?
took a
Yeah.
long
My Kazuha was
time.
fun, but oh my gosh, yeah, it took forever to color with
Well,
that.
because I just tried to do his ear, and I'm like, no, I'm done. So that's why I switched over to the other paint, which I really liked.
Monog.
Move over, Kitty Panda Face has officially taken it.
Yeah, Monog is a fan.
It's very cute.
I got really frustrated. That, and then I goofed, and I had the line art on the background, which I didn't intend to do, and I just, yeah.
I like his little feet.
Right.
I was gonna give him little toes and everything at the end, but then I couldn't because it wasn't showing up over the black, and that's where I really, was like, alright, I'm done. I'm just gonna call it good.
I like the way that brush turned out, though. It looked more like fur.
Yeah, it looked really cool. Like, I like the texture of the brush. I just didn't like the way that it layered, and you'll be able to see it better at the end. But, I wanted, because his face just looked too white. So I wanted to add, some shading and stuff in there. But when I tried to do that, I just couldn't get it to work. And I just got really frustrated with trying to layer it, which I think is just, I'm going to have to play around with it more, I guess, to try and figure out how to layer it to where I can mess around with it more. Because I think it was a layering thing.
Yeah, and it looks like your big problem was your line art was on the wrong layer, so it was tough to...
It was part of it, but at the same time, it was a lot of the color, so
I noticed at one point, you do, yeah, there you go. You're like, get rid of everything.
Yeah. I was trying to get it outlined enough so that I could do that.
So the way
too.
see how the texture is here, I like that. I really, really liked it. And
I
then
liked it too.
it goes away because you paint over it again, and it's like, oh. Because the painted look definitely gives it enough contrast and stuff. I also do at the end like how the bamboo looked.
Yeah, the bamboo, it looked cool. It just, like I said, you can tell in parts. See, that's where I was trying to get it darker. Because I was trying to add shading, and it just seemed like it was getting lighter. It just was not doing what I wanted it to do. No, stop.
More time to work on it.
Yeah, I'm sure if you used it more and got used to it, you would have a completely different experience, but...
It's definitely a layering thing, I think. I have to be very, precise about how I want the colors to go over, because that's where it starts getting messed up.
And another thing that I should have said at the beginning that I totally forgot to say in the opening segment, we're all amateurs here. This is just for fun. We're not here to pretend like we're amazing professional artists. There should be no... No, I'm just saying that, for people who are new and don't know, why we're doing this, it's just for fun. That's literally it. So.
I am actually here to become the world's greatest artist. I don't know about you.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to add, too.
Okay.
And I'm like, I can't get the toes. I give up.
It's very cute. I like it.
I like it a lot. Especially the bamboo, I like the texture and everything.
Yeah, I think, I like the paint, but I think for the most part, I'm probably going to go back to using the pen for a while.
Of all the people, why am I always... Okay, it's not this one. I was like, oh man, do I have to edit on stream? No thanks, man. Oh, sorry. Let me explain. Let me explain my piece. I need to tell you guys a little bit. Okay, so I've had a commission from Nerds for 2 weeks that I've been putting off, and finally I was like, I'm just going to put it into an art prompt video and make it something that I just sit down and do, because otherwise I'm just going to keep pushing it off, and he's going to get mad with me. So, the commission that he asked for was an emote for his channel, where it's the bird, or in in his words, the burb is cry laughing. So that's what it's gonna be. Okay. And also, it's supposed to be an emote, so it's gonna be super teeny tiny. I'm sure some of you guys have seen it already, though. And I'm not super comfortable drawing animals, to be honest with you, especially birds. They're not easy, especially when it comes to, like, facial stuff. So the mouth is gonna look really funny at the end. I'm really sorry about that, but that's just how it is. That's how it be. I turned it a little bit so that it looks more like he's, you know, rolling his head back and laughing really hard. But in the end, both me and Nerds decided that it didn't look quite right. So I put it back to initial position or whatever you want to call it.
I hadn't seen it yet, and I'm seeing the emote, and I absolutely love it.
You're not supposed to see it yet.
Well, blame Nerds for putting it in your chat.
How
I don't
dare!
know what to tell you.
You're such a meanie. It's supposed to be a surprise for the people who haven't seen it yet. It took me a long time to figure out where to put the little cry marks, the tears, because, like, I wanted it to look anatomically correct, or, like, I don't know the word exactly, like, makes sense, but at the same time I also wanted to go for cartoony. So in the end, they move positions a little bit more as I get towards doing it more cartoony than realistic. And this is a little different than I usually do. Instead of using black to outline everything, I outlined everything in a darker color, and then I'm going to go back with a lighter color.
Ooh, I like that.
So there's 2 pieces that I've drawn in the past where I do this, and it does look good if you do it correctly. It's just, it takes a really long time and a lot of layers. This little picture took 20 layers. Just so that everything's stacked together perfectly in alignment, if that makes sense.
That's quite the lasagna.
It is very lasagna.
A 20-layer lasagna, goodness.
Sounds delicious.
It does.
Not much really to say, to be honest. The mouth was the hardest thing.
Wait, did you get the fill tool to work for you?
I used the fill tool on the lines. I don't use it for empty spaces.
You could hear that. That just frustrated aggravation in Nerd's voice.
Because in mine I try to use it and it still fails.
Fill tool, you failed me. Yeah, I've given up on Fill tool.
Yeah, it works better in MS Paint than it does in Krita.
It
Software actually built for it.
It just doesn't work the way that you expect it to in Krita. I'm not sure why they changed it. I mean, it does fill, but for some reason it also, like, puts a layer on top, too, of the color. I don't know why.
It's supposed to fill, not change the entire screen color. I love him. He makes me so happy.
So the reason why I'm so zoomed out now is because I'm trying to figure out where the tear marks are going to go. And I'm like, that makes more sense being further out than so close. And then as I get closer in, I realize that because I was so far out, the stabilizer in the pen couldn't get the smoothness of my drawing. So I had to redo it again.
Bad kitty daddy.
Stabilizer, I hardly know her. You'd say I'm used to it by now, but no.
No. It's never been a good joke, and it never will be.
Did a tiny bit of shading just so that there's some contrast to it for the eye to look at, but I knew because of how small it was, I wasn't going to get too invested into making it detailed. And then I'm going as far out as possible just to see, like, oh, does this look right? And then this is where I'm, like, moving it back and forth So there you go. It's actually going to be... It actually is a lot smaller than what the actual size says right there.
Hold on. Pause it. Let me get that
paused.
side by side. Let me get that side by side.
It's much bigger than the actual chat.
Yeah, way bigger.
Next up is nerds. And as previously discussed, we're just going to slightly gloss over this for the viewers at home. Nerds plagiarized one of my drawings and put something I drew for him into his drawing, and I told him, no, it's not going to work out. And then he had to make a whole new one.
I thought we weren't going to go over this.
I'm just glossing over.
Just drop it.
Oh, wait, that wasn't his drawing he ended up with?
No, that's not I didn't accept that drawing.
Oh, okay. I was fully expecting that to be his drawing for the week.
No, I wasn't going to accept it. Any words you want to say real fast?
No, just hit play.
Okay.
Any words, nerd? Oh, that's a nice blue.
So yeah, I stuck with what I know, and you'll recognize at the end it's the last thing that I draw, but it's pretty rushed, you can tell. But I'm actually kind of glad with how it worked out. I ended up using the bubble tool in this as well, and then the brush that Panda actually uses is the one I'm using to do the smoke effect here.
I like it.
So have you guessed where we are yet, Kitty Daddy?
Bikini Bottom.
He's
Yellowstone?
very close.
You're actually pretty close. Yellowstone. It's not big enough.
It's not big enough? What does that mean?
There's no crabs in Yellowstone. What are you talking about, sir?
Oh, I see a crab now. Well, yeah, Bikini Bottom, spot on. You might as well be saying, SpongeBob, you're spending all me money.
SpongeBob me Bob.
SpongeBob me Bob.
I actually do like the watercolor look I got on this.
Yeah.
I still want to know, like, are you running with opacity or is this a brush?
It is a brush.
What brush is it?
I can't remember.
That doesn't help me, sir.
And Kitty Daddy will appreciate this.
Oh, yeah. I like it.
And of course he needed a friend, so I decided to make him a friend. A pretty basic purple friend.
With a monocle.
Oh, it's a monocle. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I can't remember the name that I had for this file.
Why I do declare.
Why I do declare. Okay, that's right. Because everybody's showing up and they're all wearing the monocles and stuff and top hats. Here's your weird udders again, Kitty Daddy.
Oh, yeah.
Seizure warning.
Hey, you put eight legs on it this time.
Yeah, I thought you'd appreciate that particularly.
Hey, it wasn't me, it was Tasty.
No, it was you. It was you.
It was Tasty. Go
You're the
back
same
and watch
person.
the video.
Go back
That's
and watch
true.
the video that's still not done yet. Oh wait, no, that was like 2-3 weeks ago at this
Yeah,
point.
that was a while back.
And doing this part got pretty difficult because my hand wasn't super steady for some reason.
Well, if you had done the outline on a different layer, then you wouldn't have had to go back over it.
See, I haven't played with the layers yet, though, like you guys have.
Yes, you have. You did it right the other day.
I did?
Yeah, one of them.
I take that one back.
One of them, you definitely did the layers right. I swear. Oh, so fancy.
And he's got the face.
He needs a curly mustache. That's what he needs.
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
I should have thrown a mustache on there.
Uh-huh. He needed a mustache.
He
Now-
reminds me of an Octorok.
Don't get too invested in this dapper fellow because for some reason the file that he sent me was cropped and he's nowhere to be found.
Oh. That's very sad.
I don't understand.
I forgot to send it to you this morning. Okay.
But I mean, Bikini Bottom is so more upper class than it used to be, I guess? Question mark.
Yeah. Yes.
So, that is all of our drawings. Anything you want to say last minute about your drawing?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I like it. It's cute.
It is very cute.
We are going to go to the Be Right Back for a minute while I bring up the drawing prompt. Kitty Daddy, which one would you prefer?
What are the choices?
Characters, animals, objects, situations.
Let's go characters for me.
Okay, now pick a favorite number of yours. There you go. Golem's face pressed against the jewelry store window, huge eyes bulging. There you go. That's yours.
That is perfect for Kitty Daddy.
Congratulations.
Oh God. Cinnamon. Animals.
Yeah.
Pick a number. 2 ants on a blanket sharing a picnic basket as tiny humans try to sneak up to their plates. I love it. Okay.
That's very specific.
Nerds, what do you want?
Animals.
Animals too? A female superb bird of paradise swooning as her partner dances.
Oh.
Yeah, of course.
Do you guys want to switch? You can switch.
Please.
No, I'm sticking with Pretty Bird.
Do you know what a bird of paradise is?
It's a magic card that taps for 1 green mana.
You realize you're gonna have to draw feathers again.
Fuck!
Let me do it.
No,
Trade me.
I'll take it. I need the practice.
Cindy, do you want to do it one more time?
Please.
I like the it.
3 mice holding tiny seeing eye dogs on leashes.
I love it. All right. Much better.
They're not gonna be dogs though. They're gonna be little ticks or something.
I really like this generator you got, by the way.
That's why That's why I picked it out. A boy carrying a skateboard over his shoulder walking into a dentist's office. Why do I get the stupidest ones?
I think you could have a redo since
Yeah.
Panda got one.
I think Mulligan is fair.
A chef with a chef's hat taller than him. That works much better. I like it.
I like it.
All right. Everybody
Technically,
reasonably
you could draw
satisfied.
Technically, you could draw Ratatouille next to a chef's hat because he is a chef, and a regular chef's hat is taller than him.
That's true, but I also like the idea of just a chef with a chef's hat taller than him. You know what I mean?
Plus, she likes to draw people. So.
Yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Tasty will be with us next week, as far as I know. We'll let you know if she won't be there or not.
Good night.
Right? Thank you, Chill Stevo, Extra More, the Extra Mango, for being here. You guys are awesome.
You are awesome, Mango.
You are very awesome. And thank you for
Aw.
being here every week, Mango. You're awesome. So yeah, thanks guys. Bye.
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 Bye.